Hello children, today we are going to discuss the lesson reproduction. What is this process, children? Reproduction is the process by which living things produce young ones of their own kind. Without this process, the organism cannot reproduce offsprings and therefore cannot continue its species. Okay, there are two types of reproduction, sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. Last year in class 7th, you have learnt about plant. In plants also both the reproduction takes place, asexual as well as sexual. Okay. Last year in class 7th you have learnt about this. There are a variety of ways in which animals reproduce. Now we are going to talk about animals. So there are varieties of ways, animals. There are variety of ways in which animals reproduce. For example, some animals reproduce by giving birth to babies. Okay, we call them viviparous also, which give birth to babies. Okay, like human beings and cows, all they are viviparous. Some animals, they lay eggs from which their young ones are hatched, like birds and snakes, and we call them oviparous, which lay eggs. Third is like hydra. The offspring grows out of the parent's body. The outgrowth takes place and the offspring grows out of the parent's body. Fourth is in hydra, like budding we can say also. And in fourth one, amoeba, they split or binary fusion takes place. Binary fusion takes place or by splitting. Okay, example, amoeba. So these are the ways animals they reproduce in these are the 4 ways by which animals reproduce. Okay, now we are going to discuss in this class sexual reproduction. In class 8 we will discuss sexual reproduction. Most advanced multicellular animals such as insects, reptiles and mammals, they reproduce by the method of sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction involves the fusion of female and male reproductive cells, or we call them gametes. Okay. In animals such as frog, fish, bird, reptile and humans, there are separate male and female forms. Okay, an individual therefore produce only one kind of reproductive cell. Like females, they produce egg cell, and this also we call that gamete. Okay, reproductive cells are also called gamete, and males, they produce sperm cell. Okay, the single S of this is ovum, egg cell, ova or ovum we also call this. Therefore, in these organisms, 2 parents, one male and one female are required. What I said, in sexual reproduction, one male, for sexual reproduction, one male and one female are required. Okay. One more thing I would like to tell you children, in some animals, or we can say organisms like earthworm and leeches, both male and female reproductive organs are present in the same individual. Organisms in which both male and female gametes are present, we call them hermaphrodites. What is the meaning of hermaphrodite? The organism in which both male and female gametes are present. Okay. So during sexual reproduction, egg cell fuse with sperm cell, okay, and third cell is formed, that is zygote. This is what? Zygote. The fusion of sperm and ovum is called, this process is called fertilization, and the cell is formed, this is called zygote. The zygote is the first cell of the new organism. It changes over a period of time to form a new organism. Okay, first after this we are going to discuss fertilization in detail. Fertilization. As I told you, fusion of male and female gamete is called fertilization. Fertilization takes place in 2 days. External fertilization and internal fertilization. First we are going to discuss external fertilization. What happens in external fertilization? Some animals like sea animals such as starfish and jellyfish, they gather in large groups in water. Okay, water bodies there, they gather in large groups in water. They lay their eggs. Okay, females they lay eggs, and males they eject sperms together on the surface of the water. The sperms fuses with egg. These are eggs and these are sperms. They fuses, and then fertilization takes place here. They lay their eggs and sperm together on the surface of the water. The sperm fuse with egg on the water to form zygote. They form together after fusion zygote. Okay, this is zygote. They lay millions of eggs and sperms. Okay. The zygote develop into new individual in the water. This type of fertilization is known as external fertilization, as it occurs outside the animal's body. Outside means external. Animals living in or near ponds and lakes also have external fertilization. One more example I am going to tell you of frog. In children fish also external fertilization takes place. What happened? I am going to tell you about frog. They generally found near during their breeding time. They go near the water body like pond. Okay, during spring and the rainy season, frogs and toads move to pond and slow moving stream. The male and female clasp each other. Clasp means they hold each other in water. The female lays hundreds of eggs. Female lays hundreds of eggs. Okay. The eggs are very delicate and do not have shell. इनके ऊपर कोई covering, covering is not there. They are very delicate. Okay, and do not have a shell. A layer of jelly-like substance holds them together. Like here, this jelly-like substance is there, and these eggs are embedded in this jelly-like substance. Okay, together and provide protection to these eggs. The male eject a male frog. Male frog is going to eject his sperm. Okay, the male frog ejects his sperm directly on the cluster of floating eggs. The sperm swim in water with the help of their tail, long tail, and fertilize these eggs. In fishes too, fish also this external fertilization takes place. Okay. Now we are coming to the internal. In human beings, cow, in all these what internal fertilization takes place, like bird, reptiles and mammals. The male deposits the sperms inside the reproductive system of the female. Internal fertilization, what takes? The male deposits sperms inside the reproductive system of the female. Fertilization occurs and the zygote is formed inside the female body. So internal fertilization takes place where? In the female sperm. Okay. This type of fertilization that occurs inside the body of the female is known as internal fertilization. Okay. In earthworm, as I told you, earthworms are hermaphrodite. Both the sexes are present, male and female. So both the gametes are there, male gametes also, female gametes, but the fertilization is internal in them. How? An earthworm, though a hermaphrodite, does not fertilize itself. In its case, what happened? Two earthworms come in contact with each other and exchange sperms. The eggs are fertilized internally with the sperms received from the partner. Okay, children. Now we are going to discuss in detail fertilization in humans. Reproduction in humans. First we are going to discuss reproductive parts in humans. Okay. Humans reproduction involves two sexes, male and female. Okay. Each sex has a different reproductive system. Fertilization is internal in human being and development of the zygote is also internal. Fully formed individual also occur inside the body of female. First, before this different parts, before discussing, I am going to tell you about the puberty. What is puberty? The onset of sexual maturity. Puberty. The onset of sexual maturity occurs in boys at what age? 11 to 16 years, and in girls 10 to 15 years. Okay, when they become mature. And what is the maturity age? 11 to 16 in boys, 10 to 15 in girls. This is known as puberty. What happens in this maturity stage? In boys, puberty is marked by the boys becoming deeper, growth of hair on the face and body, development of muscles and production of sperms by testes. So these changes takes place in boys. Now come to the girls. In girls, what happens? Breasts become bigger and hips get more rounded. These changes are caused by hormones that are different in girls and boys. We will also discuss about these hormones. Now come to the male reproductive organs, reproductive system. In males, the reproductive organs are a pair of testes. A pair of testes. These testes are located outside the abdominal cavity in a sac called the scrotal sac. Scrotal sac. Okay. They are located, I told you, in the scrotal sac. The testes produce the male gamete. What is the male gamete? Sperm. Sperm. Okay. In millions. Each sperm is single cell. What is the structure? It has three parts: head and middle piece. I'm going to draw it here. This is middle piece, this is head, middle piece and the tail, very long tail. Okay. Each sperm is a single cell with all the usual cell components. Each sperm has a head, middle piece and a tail. The testes also secrete the male hormone, as we had discussed during the puberty time. What is that? And also testosterone. Testosterone. This is the hormone secreted by the testes. Okay, the sperm leave each testis through a sperm duct, and that sperm duct is called vas deferens. You can see in the picture. As the sperms move through the sperm ducts, fluids from 3 glands pour into the secretion into the ducts. The mixture of fluid and sperm is called semen. Okay. The sperm swim in it and reach the urethra, which lies inside the penis. The penis is the organ that transfers sperm into the vagina of the female's body. Okay, so this is about male reproductive organ. Now we are coming to the female reproductive organ. Female reproductive organ is like children, this is these are ovaries, and this is oviduct. This part, it's a rough kind of diagram I am drawing. Okay, this is oviduct. This is what? Oviduct. This yellow one is ovary. The female reproductive organ system includes a pair of ovaries, one this side and one is this side. Okay? One is this side. Pair of ovaries, then oviduct. This is oviduct. This is what? Oviduct, or the other name of oviduct is fallopian tube. The uterus, this part is what? Uterus. This is what? Uterus. Uterus and the vagina. This is what? Vagina. So these are the parts of female reproductive. The ovaries produce the ovum. Usually one ovum is released from one of the ovaries every month. The release of the ovum from the ovary is called ovulation. The ovum is a single cell. The ovaries also secrete the female hormone. What is called that hormone? Estrogen and progesterone. Estrogen and progesterone. Two hormones are secreted by ovaries. Okay, the ovum travels through the oviduct to the uterus. The uterus is a muscular bag within which the baby develops after fertilization. The uterus opens to the outside through the vagina. Now, children, we are going to discuss the fertilization in humans. Fertilization in fertilization, how this takes place? After the sperms are deposited into the vagina by the penis, the sperms swim into the uterus and up to the oviduct. Okay, from vagina they go to the uterus, then from uterus these sperms they move to the oviduct. In oviduct, egg is there. Egg is already there. These sperm, one sperm, it fuse with egg and form zygote. So, where the fertilization has taken place? In oviduct. Okay. If an ovum is present in an oviduct, one of the sperm may fuse with the ovum and fertilization takes place. During fertilization, the nuclei of the sperm and the ovum fuse. Okay, this is the nucleus of egg and this is the nucleus of sperm. They fuse together and then they form zygote. The result in the formation of the fertilized egg or zygote. The formation of the zygote makes the beginning of a new individual. If the ovum is not fertilized, like this egg is not fertilized, this sperm they did not reach there, then what will happen? Okay, if the ovum is not fertilized by a sperm, it is expelled from the uterus. This egg will expel from the uterus. Okay, along with some uterine muscles and blood. This is called menstruation. The number of eggs produced at a time is different for different mammals. Human, elephant and cows usually produce one egg at a time. Cats, dogs and rabbits produce more than one egg at a time. Hence, more babies are born to them at the same time. The zygote results from the fusion of the sperm cell and the cell from the father and the egg cell from the mother. Hence, it has the chromosomes and genes from both father and mother. Thus, the new individual inherits characteristics from both mother and father. Can you recognize some of the characteristics? Like you see your father and just you, that you have inherited from your parents. Okay children, that's all for today.